Freedom of belief did not liberate the modern West, it quietly exhausted it. Charles Taylor calls it the Nova effect, the explosion of worldviews, values, and spiritual options that modernity set off. Where once there was one heaven and one church, there are now hundreds of serious alternatives to each. You can be a materialist, a Buddhist, a progressive Christian, a Jungian, a committed secularist, or any combination. That multiplication looks like freedom. Taylor argues it is also its own kind of crisis. Here is what changes when options multiply. You cannot choose your way to rootedness. You cannot deliberate your way into a tradition. Communities that form character, habits that run deeper than preference, inherited meaning that arrives before you are old enough to evaluate it. These are the things that give a self-actual content, and they are precisely what an infinite menu of options cannot supply. Taylor traces the explosion through the 19th century into the 20th, where it culminates in what he calls the Age of Authenticity, the cultural shift in which the highest obligation became being true to your own unique inner self, the self that must be true to itself, discover itself, express itself. This self, Taylor observes, must generate all its own significance, which is a project that tends to produce, quietly, a particular kind of fatigue. The Nova gives you everything. It cannot give you a home.